Hi, how are you? I'm fine. Thank you so much for asking.
Yeah, I'm fine, ma'am. Thanks for asking. So, ma'am, we are meeting for the first time, so please introduce yourself.
Yeah, sure. My name is Jaya Khoz. I hail from Kolkata and I'm a working professional. Apart from that, I also run a YouTube channel. The name of my channel is Make English Easy, where I post English conversational videos. And I love to read books. I love watching movies. So that's all about me.
Okay, yeah, that's nice. So, it's my turn. Okay. My name is Lavanya and I'm from Chhattisgarh. And if you talk about my education, so I have done my BSc Biology and now I'm doing Master Degree. It's my specialty. And I have my own business. It's a salon like parlor. And I have a staff also. It's a private staff in my under. And if you talk about my hobbies, so I love cooking, dancing, reading, writing, and car driving and exercising. I have lots of hobbies, and I love to to say enjoy my hobby also. So, but nowadays I'm learning English just because it enhances my communication skills and body language because it's a global language. So that's reason. And sometimes my clients, talking English language. So that's reason nowadays I become a fluent speaker. So that's reason whenever I get free time, so I'm talking only for English language. Yeah, all about me.
Okay, so you have a lot of hobbies. Like you are so young and you learned a lot of skills, and now you are learning English, speaking English. So why now speaking English? Can you please tell me something about your English learning journey?
Yeah, definitely, ma'am. So actually, I'm in only for 3 to 4 months. It's not a big month. Earlier, I'm talking only for station like audio call. So actually, at that times, I have one app. It's a Ask Fluency app. So at that times, I'm talking audio call. So some you mean to say stranger like making I don't know why making girlfriend and boyfriend types like dating app types, and some stranger very good talking. So one day I connect to I mean to say first video call on my Rajni ma'am, and second Manju ma'am also, and third Nutan ma'am. So she is joined in this app. So there are, I mean to say, lots of YouTuber and all, and so it's a very nice platform also. So at that times, little bit earlier, I'm very, I mean to say, fear and nervousness because while I'm video call like earlier, so at that times I'm very fear and nervousness, but now I'm into say making video call, so I don't have any fear and nervousness. But sometimes it's stuck because it's not our mother tongue. So that's the reason it's happened. And if you talk about my journey, so sometimes I talk in audio call and sometimes video call, and at that times I'm reading and writing also. So I have one app. It's a you mean to say English story like 2000 English story. So at that times every day I'm reading without any pause like every day 2 3 3 months I every day, and at that times like 700 story book I read also, and I read and writing also.
Okay, so you used to read and then you used to write also.
Yes, yes. At that times I'm reading also, and at that times I'm writing also. So that's reason that times I'm consuming lots of word, and I'm talking on myself. Like I have two good name also. So Lavanya and Aradhya. So I am talking on myself. So and I mean to say I debate like he is in I mean to say she is in shopkeeper and she is in customer, and both are connecting. So how to talk? So at that times I'm thinking and I'm talking on myself. So it's very helpful, and I love to go for long drive and all. So at that times I'm thinking and I'm consuming vocabulary and like I mean to say whatever you want to like normal vocabulary. I mean to say I was also, and I talk. I mean to say I'm thinking and I used also, and even you mean to say like and I watched lots of conversation video just because without watching how is it possible language. So I watched your video, ma'am, and I also am subscribing.
Oh, thank you so much. Thank you.
Yeah, and I think you are connecting more, Priya, ma'am. So at that times, I watched your video and I subscribed your video also. And so at that times, I'm feeling wow types, and you are sending a message. So and I see your picture. So and I'm thinking, she is in connecting in more, Priya, ma'am, and she is sending a message. Oh my God, so actually, I don't have that much time, so that's the reason I didn't connect you. But you are sending today. I'm sending you a message. So and you are, I mean to say, sending 1 o'clock. We are connected. So at that times, I'm waiting for your call now. And
Thank
luckily,
you. Thank you. Thank you so much. So
yeah,
I have watched I think 2 3 videos of yours, and then I thought I should really connect with you because you are so lively, and it's always feeling great to connect with people from whom you can get some positivity. And also you have a lot of talent. You are a talented girl, and you also have your own parlor. And how did this happen? Like, is it a home, like, family business kind of a thing, or you are the first time who just started her first business? So was it like that?
actually, not our family business. Actually, I'm in posted in Lakme. So at that times, I'm in manager and earlier. So I think 19 to 20 years. So at that times, I have lack of knowledge on system knowledge also, like accountants and corporate and billing section also and manager. So there are so many, knowledge I have. And I'm in 11th standard. So at that times, I'm doing job and all, because in my family, uh, very, middle class earlier. And now we are a very rich times, because my father, so at that times had, accident. So that's reason. But now my father, he is a very good, and he is a very good businessman also. And my brother, he is a very good businessman, and me, I'm also good. So we are only for businessmen. My brother, he is to say petrol pump. Petrol pump.
Yeah, yeah, yes.
To say in own petrol pump, like partnership. And my father, he is a real estate officer, and I'm in saloon. So we are
Wow.
only for business types. Yeah.
Yeah, yeah, yes. If you can do that, I think there's a lot of money compared to when you work for somewhere, work for someone, work for some company. So you have a fixed regulated hours, and the money is also fixed.
To say, I'm making also my video. It's a struggle life. So I am mentioned on my channel. I put on my whole journey, how to I am stable, and what types when I started my salon and all. So I put one video only for my struggle video on my channel. So please you visit my channel, and if you
Yeah.
have time, so you see my struggle journey. So you definitely understand what I am.
I would definitely like to go to your channel and watch the video. And you are an inspiration to, I think, a lot of people, and people should follow your footsteps because someone has to, start first. And I think you have some things happen in your personal life that push you to go out of your comfort zone and do something to help your family. Because I think in that time, you did not think about yourself, but you were thinking about your family, how to support your family financially. So I think it's a great decision that you took. And now I think you're flourishing in your salon business, and you are looking good. And are you in the salon, or are you taking this session from your home?
No, ma'am. I'm in salon.
Yeah. So from the background, I can, I was thinking that is it a salon or something? So I didn't have the clear idea about you, but so you told me that you love to go for long drives. So, do you go alone or go with friends or families? What do you prefer?
When I go, so actually my brother, he is very caring, especially for me because I am the youngest one in my family. So when I go for, so sometimes staff and sometimes relative and sometimes my brother also because he is a very, I mean to say, caring person because I have lack of knowledge on driving car. Like 4 to 3 years, I know very well, but I don't know why when I go alone. So at that time, don't go. That type situation and all, and he is scolding me. You want to go, so there is stuff you can go and you enjoy, and don't go alone. I don't know why. I think yeah, it's nice, and I'm very, I mean to say, family oriented girl because I love my parents and relatives. So sometimes I connect there and I visit there, but I'm not addicted to, I mean to say, like phone and all because. But nowadays I'm addicted because I'm I'm YouTuber. I started my channel only for 20 days, ma'am. So actually, it's a making video and thumbnail, so it's a too long. So that's reason nowadays, yeah, like sometimes 4 hours, sometimes 5 hours. But earlier, 1 hour it's enough for me. I'm scrolling like only for content. I mean to say study purpose and salon purpose. It's enough for me. But nowadays, a little bit I'm addicted to phone.
Yeah, it is definitely going to happen because after watching one video you feel motivated and you start watching more and more and you feel like I have to improve in a very specific time limit. Like I want to be fluent in English within 2 months or 3 months because we do have some such kind of examples in front of us, like who has become, fluent in 2 months and 3 months. But yes, the time that you are devoting on a daily basis, that should be, more. Otherwise, the result that you're going to see after 1 month or 2 months, you are not going to see a significant change in yourself. But we are working and we have other responsibilities as well. So we are giving time to practice. I think whatever time we have, like 30 minutes, one day 30 minutes, another day maybe 1 hour. So it is like fluctuating. It's not the same for every day. But still, be consistent and just, work hard on yourself. That is what we can do. And we have to give ourselves some time. Otherwise, it will not be possible for us to maintain the consistency. So I think don't restrict yourself within a boundary. There should be no boundary, and you just have to work upon yourself and give yourself some time and watch others also to grow and take motivation, take inspiration, whatever you can take that from it, and take all the positive things from others and
Mhm.
try to implement those things in your life. So that's how you can be, self-content, and I think you can achieve whatever you want to achieve.
Yeah, it's depend on you mean to say focus, ma'am. Because without focus and without struggling, how is it possible? I mean to say in your goal also, and you want to it's not our native language. Your native language only for Hindi and Chhattisgarhi and Bengali. You are in Bengali. So it's not our native language. So that's reason we are, I mean to say, not habitual. And we are connecting again and again. You are talking to again and again. So it's a make a consistency. So definitely achieve your fluency. And without struggling and without learn, how is it possible to make? I mean to say, without this is not follow rule and regulation. You want to like a fluent speaker, so it's not possible. But
Hmm.
sometimes I mean to say, my friend telling me 1 to 3 months and it's okay. And I'm learning like fluent. How is it possible? There are no any fluent speakers. Some when you talk, so at that times, vocabulary, I mean to say wrong vocabulary, wrong sentences also it's happened. Just because it's not, we are not habitual. When you talk like my friends, I'm talking that time, only for Hindi, and sometimes I talk my mother and parents. So at that time, I'm Chhattisgarh. So we are connecting like 3 to 4 languages. So it's not possible. And foreigner also mean to say talking only for English. So that's reason you mean to say habitual and
Yeah,
talking
yeah, yeah.
four
And I think there
times.
are many people who at home also they speak in English, like non-native speakers, but they speak in this language in their offices and also at home. So if you have that kind of environment, then you are always speaking this language. So you will definitely be good, like best than others. But we don't have that kind of environment, and by I think connecting through Skype is the only way to speak in this language and practice our speaking. And sometimes I feel like I should connect on audio call as well, because not every time I am available for video calling, because I have a small baby. So maybe he's playing and I have to take care of him. I have to keep an eye on him. So that time I feel like no, like this is the time I should connect quickly through audio call, and I message in the group, and whoever is free I try to connect with them. So that practice should be there. Otherwise, it will be very difficult to like to maintain that level, whatever level you are at. Like you have been practicing for so long, and that's how you have gained this much of fluency, and mistakes will always be there, and you should correct your mistakes, and that's how you will learn. So I'm not consider mistakes here. I'm only considering the consistency and the fluency.
Yes,
You
ma'am.
just make mistake, like vocabulary wise make mistakes, otherwise you can't learn. Like if you do not make mistakes, and suppose you have heard a particular sentence and you are now using it. So if you are just mug up that sentence and you are telling it, so it may be good for you, but if you are like, if you understood and now you are trying to say that particular sentence, but you're not sure whether the sentence is right or wrong. So you
Yeah,
say that, and then after the session, maybe you will go back to Google and you will search that whatever sentence I told, whether that was right or wrong. So that's how you learn basically. And we do not have that time that whatever word I am getting right now, I'm just, go on Google and just search the meaning. We are not every time in that mood also. So I started reading one book, and it was very like a lot of vocabulary was there, and the genre was also new for me. So like on one page there were like 20 vocabularies that I didn't know, I haven't heard. Okay. And I was 3 days I kept that on a hold, and I was like, no, I can't read that book, it's too high for me, the level is too high for me. Then after 3 days I decided, no, I have to study at least one page, I will have to study. So I just wrote down those words on a diary, and I read that page twice. I couldn't understand anything. I searched 5 words on Google, then I reread the page. Then I understood 50% of it. Then I thought that no, I should like keep reading. So I read the second page, third page. As I go on reading, as I went on reading, I realized that now I understood a lot of things. So just continue with whatever that you feel like, no, I just can't read this book. Take that as a challenge and try to read that book. So I finished that book already. So it has a already has a second part. So I finished. No, I have not finished the second part. I am in the middle of it. So that's how you should take these kind of obstacles as an opportunity to learn more. And so if you read one book now, you will get a lot of vocabulary, but
yeah,
it's up to you how you can handle those vocabulary, because that was in a particular context, and not every word you can use on a daily basis. And if you are not using it, then you cannot retain those words for long. Maybe suppose someone else is talking about the same context and using the word, and you will feel like, oh yeah, I heard this word somewhere. So that's how it should go. And reading, as you said, you have started your journey with reading. I have also started my journey with reading. I love to read. I'm a reader, and I used to be an avid reader, but now due to limited time, I just cannot read, and I feel so bad when somebody tells me that I have finished reading this book and now I'm reading this book. I feel like I don't have time, and Like I love this activity. You know, I if you tell me that you don't need to practice speaking English and just read and read, so that would be, you know, the greatest thing for me. I don't want to speak to anyone. I just go inside my room. I just go in a particular corner and just, you know, read the book. So, but this
Yeah,
is not happening.
I mean to say, you are reading and writing, so you know, I mean to say, our mind like very sharp and very, I mean to say, peace. Why? Because I don't know. I think we are our focus, our mind, whole mind, only for focus, vocabulary and story. So that's the reason that times I'm feeling, I mean to say, very peace and nice types. And so that's reason, that's the reason. At least like one day, I mean to say 3 to 4 pages every day I'm writing. You know, I don't have like morning times. I don't have that much time. So sometimes I have like night time. So at that times I'm reading also and writing also, because at that times I'm feeling very peace and again and again I'm into say new thoughts in my mind, and like creativity also in my mind, and I'm thinking and new thoughts. So at that times I'm feeling, I mean to say put my on myself and on my business, how to grow my business. So that types I story I read, because you know, without reading how is it possible, new thoughts you want to, so you definitely reading practice, it's a very helpful. You are I mean to say grow your personality and skills also. So that the reason I'm reading. And there
Yeah.
are feeling enough while I'm reading. So that times there are no any negative, because connecting like book and I mean to say story, ab kya hoga, that type of situation. Yes, ma'am.
Yeah. Yes. Yes. Yeah. True.
Like serial types, because serials types, so that's reason I'm very interested to read and write also. Yeah.
Yeah. So, like, do you have other people working under you, or do you do haircut or these kind of things yourself?
I have 5 people.
You don't do anything.
Yeah, I do also.
You do. So you know everything.
Yeah, I know everything.
Okay. So you have done any course or you have learned on job?
Yeah, actually, I already mentioned. I mean, posted in manager, so there are so many responsibility. And at that times in my under, I mean, to the 2025 staff. So every day, you mean to say training and all. So at that times, I'm putting my earbuds in my ear and I'm listening. And sometimes I'm practicing. So that's reason. And I'm very, I don't know, one, I have good quality. I notice on myself. It's not like a big compliment, but I love. And one times I walked and I mean to say I'm hearing any words, and then I'm when I practice, so exact I mean to say 2 3 times I'm practicing, so it was very nice. And when I am listening, like I mean to say my listening very nice. So while I'm listening, so I mean to say it's a very I'm habitual, and then I'm putting my efforts, and I'm like I'm a very I mean to say my I'm very like conscious girl. So I think I heard everything. I don't know why. You are teaching like that types Lavanya, you don't know. And you are teaching that types cooking and all. And then again I'm with you and I'm putting like and I'm making any food. So I know everything. That type situation.
Okay.
Yeah, I'm very capable. Only for 1 to 2 times you teach me, and then I'm doing that.
Yeah. Yes, I can
It
understand.
I have and yeah,
Yeah, yeah, yeah. Wow, it's a great quality, and I think we all should, you know, not brag about, but at least consider what good characteristics do we have, because we know ourselves the best. and we should not wait for others to say that, oh, you're good at this. We don't need others' consideration. We are only concerned about what we can do and what we are doing in our life. So I think I think my viewers also can learn a lot of things from you. You are truly an inspiration, and thank you so much for connecting with me today. I learned a lot, and hope to see you soon again.
Yeah, sure, ma'am. And thank you so much for giving me this chance because, I want to literally, because wireless isn't, but I don't know how to talk. But I saw your four peaks and then I heard a seed in connecting her girl. So that times I'm very, I mean to say, feeling good types. And I want to make a video call. So it was very nice conversation, ma'am, and I'm so very happy. And when you free, so please, ma'am, again we connect.
Yeah, yes, yes, sure, sure. Bye
Okay.
bye. Have a nice day. Bye bye.
Take